And we're back for more Chronicles of the Great Ace Attorney. Isn't that right, Ergo?
That's right.
Yeah! And you know what time it is?
No.
Well, it's specifically 10:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, specifically. But it's sleuthing time. It's time for some more investigating, Ergo. You ready to investigate?
Right, I remember now.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I remember they suspended the trial for some reason.
Yeah. Yep. Wait, what was the reason again? We found out that there was the hole and that they had the guy was putting the coins of ice in the thing and stealing gas that way. And they were doing the examination on the soap to see if there was poison in the soap.
So, okay.
Yeah, so
and then they...
Yeah. And I'm sure, because you're absolutely watching this in the future in a playlist right now, you already know this. I'm sure you specifically know this.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and do this. So that we'll know this too.
Clouded Kokoro, Investigation Part 3.
Yes. Naruhodo's Legal Consultancy. That place. Phew, we made it back in one piece. Just. To be perfectly honest, I thought we were finished there for a while. Oh, I know. What a lot of close shaves. A lot of close shaves.
What, were they getting chased on the way back?
No, I think just trial? Like in the trial.
No, wait, they do mean on the road.
Oh, there are so many carriages on the streets of London. You were very nearly flattened several times. Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I meant the trial. That's what I thought.
Susato meant the carriages. Also, hi, Danny.
Hello, Danny. It's been a while. How are you? I hope that you're doing well. Yes, I know, says Susato. It was a marvelous defense, Naruhodo-san. It really was. I was in awe of you. Oh, thank you. And now that your fervent exploits have won us some more precious investigation time, let's see if we can't find some new clues for court tomorrow. Yes, let's do that. And I'm glad to hear you're doing pretty well, Danny. That's great. And I'm doing well. We got to watch some Yu Yu Hakusho, my favorite anime of all time, with some friends today. So that was nice. Ergo, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, you doing good? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know we just ate Taco Bell, and apparently the Taco Bell is tacoing back to you.
No, I'm fine.
No, you're fine? Okay. You were just going, earlier, so I wanted to make sure.
I was full.
Yeah, full of good tacos.
Ate a lot of tacos.
Yeah. Anyway, I suppose. I still can't quite believe it, that's all. That I'm here in England, working as a lawyer. I mean, in the Old Bailey, no less.
It's the second game, Ryunosuke. You should get used to it.
Yeah, I mean...
Although technically we're still in a flashback.
This is a flashback. Yeah, otherwise Susato wouldn't be here. The truth is, it shouldn't be me, should it? It should be him, standing in my shoes. It should be Kazuma.
Kazuma Kuwabara?
Yeah, Kazuma Kuwabara! I love him, he's so
He would
great.
be a terrible attorney.
I mean, he'd be very passionate. He'd be like, I'll defend you! He, well, I mean, he has a studious bug now, you know? We've seen that he likes to study. So maybe he would have studied law. I don't know.
Yeah, then he studied super hard to get like a 50 on the test or whatever.
But now he's an academic, you know?
Yeah.
Clearly paving the way. Either way. It was I almost said Kazuma Kuwabara. It was Kazuma-sama's wish that you follow him to Great Britain and work alongside him. Yes, I mean, I never had the chance to ask him exactly why. But he clearly had a plan. Because he loved you, and I'm sure he wanted to get married to you. Anyway, what? I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. And you're doing wonderfully, Naruhodo-san. I've no doubt that Kazuma-sama would say exactly the same if he were here with us. And he wasn't dead. Totally 100% dead. Thank you, Susato-san. Thank you.
Huh? Okay.
Let's look at that mop. Let's look at that shovel.
Nothing to say
Can't
about
look
the
at the
mop.
mop, but we can look at the shovel. Perhaps we should put this spade away somewhere. That's not a spade, Naruhodo-san. It's a shovel. It's not a stepladder, it's a ladder. It's one of those conversations again. No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade.
Is that the difference?
No, spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material.
Oh.
It's a shovel. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? You're so right, Naruhodo-san. We mustn't quarrel over such trifles. Imagine quarreling over, like, say, ladders and step ladders, that stuff. On reflection, then, I think I'll leave this spade where it is. Yes, I think that's for the best. We may need a shovel when we're working in the garden.
Wow.
Beautiful. It's the only thing we can examine.
Garlic?
For the vampires. Oh! I mean, Van Zeek's, right? You know?
Yeah.
These tanks are for keeping sea creatures. Cool. They're called aquariums, and they were all the rage in London at one time, apparently. Yes, the English are so clever, coming up with the idea of having ocean life on display in the home. And it means you always have an emergency midnight feast on hand, too. I'm not sure that's really the idea.
Yeah, emergency sushi.
Wow. I heard that there's another room behind that door. I mean, there are usually most things behind doors. Yes, it's my bedroom, Naruhodo-san, as you well know. Shall I help you unpack your things? That's very kind, but no thank you. Your luggage looked very heavy. Are you sure I can't help you move it? That's very kind, but really, no thank you. A young maiden's private chamber is a place of bittersweet secrets, you know. The only secret I have is the 5 yen banknote hidden on the backside of my Dorama doll. Hell yeah, quick, to the doll! Let's take his money.
I think we're done here.
Yeah, I think safe to say I think we're done here.
Anything else to say? Oh, yeah.
Today's trial. It was quite a shock earlier today, wasn't it? When the victim himself turned up in court and took the stand. I know. Not only that, but then finding out that he is actually a barefaced gas thief as well. Yes, that was certainly a surprise to us all. For a while, it seemed as though everyone had quite forgotten about Soseki-san poisoning the tea. Careful of your phrasing, Susato-san. He didn't poison anything. And there's more to this Mr. Shamspeare than we yet know. I'm sure of it. Mr. Shamspeare certainly wasn't the noble, upstanding man everyone thought he was at first. What's become of him, well, actually? I was told that he'd be returning to the hospital ward where he was receiving treatment. Oh, which one is that? According to my research, let me see. Ah yes, he's at St. Bartholomew's, or Bart's as Londoners call it. We know that place, don't we? Yes, we visited Miss Green there yesterday. It's the same hospital to which she was taken. Ah yes, after Soseki-san stabbed her in the back. Do be careful of your phrasing, Naruhodo-san. He didn't stab anyone. Perhaps we both owe Soseki-san an apology. St. Bartholomew's. Yes, we should probably visit the hospital later.
Actually, I am feeling a little...
A little Taco Bell?
Excuse me for a bit. You could go on without me for a bit.
Alright, I'll do some talking to myself while you do that. So, we know that Soseki-san took tea to the victim on the night in question. But as he isn't the culprit, then obviously... Yes, the poison surely wasn't in the tea. But if that's the case... How on earth did the poison get into Mr. Shamspeare's body? I'm sure we'll find a clue at the scene. There must be something in Mr. Shamspeare's room that will help solve the mystery. Well, naturally, Scotland Yard detectives have been over that place already. But it couldn't hurt for us to have another look around, I think. Definitely. And I'm desperate to know the outcome of the investigation into the tea left in the bar of soap. Well, if we run into Inspector Gregson, we could ask him about that. Ah, Kazuma's wishes. I mean, we all know. We all know what he really wanted. Kazuma Asagi, the best friend I ever had, and a lawyer with such promise. He really saved my bacon in that horrible incident just before we left Japan. I can still picture him now, looking so fierce and determined in court. And then after the trial, that crazy idea he came up with. As a stowaway? Yes, you can fit inside my trunk. If you curl up small enough, I'm sure. No one will know. Kazuma, won't you tell me why? Why go to these lengths so that I can accompany you to Great Britain? Well, it's been on my mind ever since we got through that trial. That you really ought to go into law, be a defense lawyer. You've got a natural talent for it. Believe me, I guarantee it. But I've never even thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, I can't force you, obviously. You'll have to decide for yourself. But anyway, London is the cultural capital of the world, the city at the forefront of everything. It can't hurt for you to see with your own eyes. No, that's true. I suppose so. If you were to become a lawyer, then one day... One day what? One day what, Kazuma? One day what? One day what? Exactly. Oh, no. Never mind. Huh? Naruhodo-san? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about Kazuma. Which I do all the time. He's so beautiful. Yes, he's forever in my thoughts, too. To change the Japanese judicial system for the better. That was his dream. And that's why he so desperately wanted to come to Great Britain to study, of course. Yes, that's right. But... Yes? I do wonder if his true intentions lay elsewhere sometimes. I don't know. The thought just takes hold of me every now and then. That's all. Whoa, Kazuma's true intentions. We're getting deep here today. Let's hit that. What deep, true intentions? Naruhodo-san, what do you mean by Kazuma-sama's true intentions? A sword! Oh, I've never seen one of those. I mean this. His katana? I never expected to inherit this sword after Kazuma passed away, of course. No, I know. It was because I asked you to take it. When I have it at my side in court, I feel as though it gives me courage. Just like it gives me strength when Ergo Corvus walks into the room. How do you feel?
Great.
You feel great?
Sure.
Yep. Free of some tacos?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Sasato-san agrees. She says yes, you are free of tacos. Actually, the night before he died, he told me a little about the sword. It's very pointy, you see.
Yeah.
Kurama!
Karuma.
Oh, I can read, you're right. My Yu Yu Hakusho brain just immediately went Kazuma, Kuwabara, Kurama. I just wanted that. Darn it, so close. Karuma? Wouldn't it be cooler if it was named Kurama, though?
It's the Kurama Yusuke Hiei sword.
Oh, hell yeah!
And my name is Kazuma.
That's right.
Am I voicing Kazuma? Do you voice Kazuma?
I mean, I was voicing him while you were in the bathroom, but if you wanted to do it, you can.
We can. Well, you're Ryunosuke recalling what Kazuma said, so...
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, well, I'm still... Okay, here I am. Okay. That's right. It's a prized sword that has been passed down through generations of the Asogi clan.
Also, we're having a flashback in a flashback right now.
Yeah, double the flash. A Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. I can't be parted from my katana. I
Just
so
like
want
how-
to call it Kurama every time it pops up. But what?
Just like how the wind will never stop blowing my headband.
That's right. Just like the wind will never part my headband, so too will my sword never part my side. Kuruma guides me. I truly believe that. So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two? Not that you would need much compelling. On that subject,
I cut a man in half.
there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain.
Cut a man in half.
Yeah, basically. I have to stab a man. Something you have to do? Yes. I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me. Oh, of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. Because I love you. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
What did he mean by something very important that I have to do?
I had hoped that the answer to that question would become apparent when we arrived here, but as yet I've not found a single clue.
I see.
I thought, the sword? I thought more would come up, but I guess not. I guess that's it. Well, let's move on out. Let's see, should we go to Sholmes' suite? The hospital? Shamspeare?
Hey,
So
what
many
does
places to
Sato
go.
say? She says, shall we go and say hello to Mr. Sholmes and Iris? I guess so.
Yeah, you know what? It's been a minute.
They have,
And
not,
you-
been, they have not been involved at all.
And you need to talk.
Aside from the beginning.
It's your turn to speak.
Aside from accusing Soseki, Sholmes hasn't done anything.
Yeah, really.
Oh, Bruno and Susie! Hooray, you're back!
Hello, Iris. You're in fine spirits as always, I see.
I am, and you look as immaculately presented as ever, Susie.
Oh, you flatter me.
Well, you couldn't have come at a better time. I've just made a pot of tea. I'll set some cups.
Really? Thanks, Iris. But actually, what is that foul smell?
It's me.
I farted!
Aha! The Wanderers return at last. Where on earth have the pair of you been?
We've been in court?
Oh, for Mr. Mustache's case? That was today, was it?
I'm sure I mentioned it only yesterday, Mr. Sholmes.
I'm sure you think you did. Ha ha ha! Well, we can laugh about it now.
Just like we can laugh at my little elf shoe that's over on my mantle still.
So tell me, how did the trial go?
Reasonably well so far. We've managed to escape without a guilty verdict at least.
Really? I would have liked to see it. The guilty verdict, or?
Yeah, what?
No. I mean, see his defense, I mean.
Yeah.
And I must pass the time of day with Mr. Reaper again. It's been too long.
Is Lord Van Zeek's an acquaintance, Mr. Sholmes?
Naturally. There's not a person in the world who doesn't know my name, Mr. Naruhodo.
Not quite what I asked, but still.
Mr. Sholmes, whatever is that odor?
Yes, what is it? It's faint, but absolutely awful.
Ah, indeed. That's the scent of victory, my dear fellows. Victory in science.
Oh dear.
All right, I'll bite. What's he up to now?
A little punch cactus.
Hello, punch! Yes! Who farted? Honestly, that was my reaction when they first said that there was a smell. I'm like, Sholmes!
But if something stinks,
it's always the
it's
butts.
Probably the butts.
Man,
but
I want a Larry Butts like predecessor.
He hasn't been born yet.
Or not predecessor, ancestor. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That'd been great. I want that.
Converse about Lord Van Zeek's or the foul smell.
What do you want to do? The foul smell?
That seems more immediate.
Yeah, let's do it. So, what is that indescribably foul smell?
The toilet. Ah, well, most probably this, I would say.
What is that?
My dear fellow, it is, of course, my latest invention. A chemical test that can identify whether or not a tea— sorry, my voice is changing a little. A tea is genuine at the drop of some tea.
Oh my.
There are some unscrupulous sorts manning the stalls along some of London's less frequented streets. They regularly sell what purports to be high-quality tea, but is in fact merely dyed leaves of drab flavor.
The scoundrels! And a visit from the spleen! A Mystery Man reference, you say? I've never seen or heard that. Do you know what Mystery Man?
Wasn't that like— I only remember seeing like the trailer one time. It was like— wasn't it like a bunch of like superheroes, but they were like stupid or whatever? Like there was some guy who's like, I'm invisible, but then he wasn't invisible, and so he was just standing around naked.
It was,
I just remember that trailer.
I think with that, he's only invisible until somebody looks at him. And then he's not
Really?
invisible. I think so.
Oh, so you do know about it.
Well, I saw it once years ago,
Okay.
but I wasn't sure if that's what that was.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, so we got it, okay.
Fun. Yeah, I never actually watched it, but I just remember seeing like the trailer like several times on TV or something.
Yeah, they did put that trailer out a
If
lot.
he looks at himself, he becomes visible again.
Yeah, wow, that's unfortunate. Just as
yeah.
unfortunate as having this weird blue smelly vial, apparently. But when you're invisible, you can feel it.
Well,
Whoa. Well, that's certainly unsavory behavior. So...
when one is presented with what appears to be black tea, one must be careful, Iris.
Mm-hmm. At the ready, Hurley.
Punch says go watch it real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yep.
That's gonna be the rest of the stream.
Yeah, 2 hours. Sorry, we'll be back in like 2 hours, alright?
We'll stream our live reaction.
Everybody just watch Sholmes blink for 2 hours.
Live Grezy reaction. Let us add a drop of my chemical to this cup of tea here. Do you see what happens?
Whoa! Change color!
It really is black tea.
It's turned completely black. And what a foul odor it's giving off.
Indeed, the blacker the tea becomes, and the more foul the odor, the better the tea is.
Oh!
It would appear that this cup was a particularly fine Darjeeling.
That's very ingenious. But what do you do with that black liquid now?
Why, dispose of it naturally. Surely you wouldn't like to drink it, would you?
There does seem to be a rather obvious problem with your new invention, Mr. Sholmes.
Hence why this chemical test is merely a test, my dear madam.
Right.
I mean, you could just test, like, a sample of it.
Yeah.
Save the rest. The point is, we are entering a new era of science, in the world of criminal investigation also.
Yes, forensic science! Oh, these are such exciting times.
Okay, so I know, like, obviously she's, like, the Maya of the game. What if she's actually Emma Sky's
She's a bit
ancestor?
of both. She's a bit of both.
Because she's, like, into the science stuff? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, for sure. She definitely is. I was just gonna say, she's one that would probably... I think she'd watch true crime. You know, she'd be like into the mystery and then like the forensic science involved in like, oh, this is how they solved the murder. She'd be like, whoa. Yeah, I agree. I can see the Emma Sky comparison as well.
I regularly engage in this scientific experimentation alongside my unofficial consulting detective work. The Herlock-Sholmes method will be the foundation upon which modern investigative technique is based. Based on
based on what?
Based on this.
Hello.
This little tea indicant was a happy byproduct of my ongoing forensic science research.
Forensic science? I suppose I should find out more about that.
There we go.
Let's learn about forensic science, everybody!
We'll get back to the Van Zeeks.
So, your tea test. Is that an example of forensic science?
No, indeed it is. An essential tool in cases that hinge on the knowledge of whether some tea is of high or inferior quality.
Not a huge number of cases, then.
Perhaps a more practical example is required. Fingerprints? Not yet accepted in our courts as evidence, I might add. Really, we are dragging our heels there.
I'm kind of surprised about that. I hadn't even heard of them until recently. Hopefully not fingerprints. Hopefully he's known about fingerprints before, but... I mean,
Well,
I guess these signs, like, not really knowing...
Yeah.
Like, you'd have to get real close to, like, really see your prints, so...
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Keeping track of fingerprints and stuff was, like, a relatively recent invention.
Huh.
Which is weird to think that, like, for thousands of years, no one realized that people had different fingerprints until somebody took a real close look, I guess.
Until somebody looked at it real close.
Which is partly why I undertake research in this field myself, of course.
Does that mean you're studying fingerprints, Mr. Sholmes?
There are others in that field already, and I abhor the company of inferior minds. No, what I am researching is skin prints.
Skin prints?
Don't skin prints.
Insert Animaniacs joke here. Anyway, go ahead, what?
It's just I kept saying fingerprints, I kept thinking of that.
Okay.
Let me just see, did the stream... Oh.
Yeah, it did.
Hold on. Well, no, wait, yeah, okay, it started a new stream.
Ah, poo.
Well, I'll have to maybe do some editing or something.
Yeah, do some splicing together.
But it does look like we're back online, so...
Okay.
Alright. I assure you, my dear fellows, you will witness my forensic talents in action very soon indeed.
I suppose it's time we talk about Lord Van Zeeks. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Lord Baroque Van Zeeks. Yes, it's an interesting sobriquet he has, isn't it? The Reaper of the Bailey. Once the legendary prosecutor has fought for someone's conviction, that person is doomed. Even if he or she is found not guilty by the courts, sooner or later the hapless soul will vanish from the capital.
But vanish how, exactly?
I'm just making sure that the stream is actually back on.
It looks like possibly. We were having some technical difficulties. So just to give you a heads up on that, in case you weren't aware, give you some behind-the-scenes knowledge.
Maybe the app is just being stupid.
That is always possible.
Let me just close it, open it again.
Fair. Good idea. Good idea. While we're waiting on that, Ergo, how are you doing?
Great.
Oh, the way you say it. Great. Well, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Okay, it looks like the stream is indeed working. So,
yay!
by falling under a passing carriage or drowning in the Thames, or succumbing to a sudden fever, or, quite out of the blue, being set upon by a highwayman. There are numerous routes to one's final terminus, my dear fellow.
It all seems a little far-fetched, really.
Well, on the bright side, Mr. Mustache is fighting fit, for the time being at least.
That's not overly reassuring. If the rumors are true, though, the obvious conclusion would surely be that those acquitted are, well, by Lord Van Zeeks' own hand.
As it happens, Miss Susato, that is quite impossible.
Oh? Why?
Naturally, the man very quickly came under such suspicion. However, when these incidents occurred, the Reaper always had a cast-iron alibi.
He has a twin! Really? That's my prediction. He has a twin.
And so his reign continued. But 5 years ago, he vanished from the courts, never to appear as a prosecutor again. That is, until you arrived in the country, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes, so I've heard. In fact, it was the very day I arrived when I was thrust into the trial at the Old Bailey. That bitter fight to the death coincided with the Reaper's resurrection. And really did end bitterly, indeed.
And here you are, facing Mr. Reaper again.
Poor Runo. I don't know if you're just incredibly unlucky or incredibly unlikable.
I think it goes deeper than just me. I sense a general loathing of all Japanese people. He's a real racist.
Japanese people.
Well, alright. With Mr. Natsume, who I'm currently defending, being Japanese, as well as Miss Osato and myself, I felt it even more keenly in court today. For some reason, Lord Van Zeek seems to have an inherent disdain of the Japanese.
Indeed, it is an interesting observation.
I won't say it isn't. I think the guy's racist too. Do you know something about it? Do you, Mr. Sholmes?
It was about 10 years ago that Baroque Van Zeeks chose to enter the legal profession. However, before that time, the young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan.
No. What the... tell us more, Mr. Sholmes. What happened? Give us the deets.
Right? I believe I've made it clear before. I'm unable to tell you anything about the affair.
Oh, but...
The veil will be lifted on the events of the past. In due course, I have no doubt. For now, however, it is Mr. Mustache who is most deserving of your attention, I believe.
Well, I think we should go back to the scene and see if we can uncover any new clues.
That's the spirit, Runo. See you later.
Like, oh, they have the same pose. Hold
Yeah,
on.
that's cute.
Oh, I forget how to, like, make the text box disappear.
Go to options real quick. I'm curious if you could do that.
So, be cute.
Gameplay?
Key config?
Here, look at gameplay real quick. Just
There
humor
was
me.
press review scene. Wait, do what?
Gameplay. Try gameplay real quick. Just humor me. Oh yeah.
That's
Transparency.
That's just what the text box looks like.
But can't you just change it to like really low?
No, it was
Uh-oh.
Wait. Oh well.
That's okay.
I'll take a screenshot of that.
No, Mr. Sholmes. We were thinking you'd come with us. Oh, I was gonna try to get it really quick for you.
You were?
Oh yeah, I might have ruined it. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, of course. You said so just a moment ago. You said we'd witness your forensic talents in action.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you. I think I ruined it.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Sorry, we're just constantly looking for thumbnails in here.
Ah, yes, I do recall saying something along those lines.
About you guys being thumbnail crazy.
But you go on ahead. I shall be sure to follow you later, in all likelihood. Probably. Maybe. Well, I might.
God, he's such a person. Your commitment astounds me. Thank you, Mr. Sholmes. We'll eagerly await your arrival.
Yes, eagerly, like an eagle.
Bye-bye, Runo. Bye, Susie.
Will legal eagle your arrival.
Should we look around?
I mean,
That elf
seen
shoe.
everything.
I do like this fireplace. It's one of the best things I've seen since we arrived in the country, in fact. Although, I do yearn for a Japanese kotatsu. Putting your legs under a warm, blanketed table is so comforting.
Do be careful, Mr. Naruhodo. Don't mistakenly put your feet into the fire, will you? You'd suffer terrible burns, you know.
I worry sometimes about how Susato-san sees me.
As an idiot.
Look at all these mementos of Mr. Sholmes' past cases. You know, Miss Susato's eyes still sparkle every time she lays eyes on them.
But yours don't, do they, Runo? Well, I have read The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes now, by order of Mrs. Otto. But the trouble is, having seen the real thing in action, some of the stories don't quite ring true for me.
Well, he does solve the cases, in the end.
I suppose so. Perhaps there's more to the great detective than meets the eye.
Like a transformer.
Sholmes in disguise. It's curious how this enormous metal chest is being used as a coffee table. And even more curious to think that Iris's father's notes about Mr. Sholmes's case are inside it.
You mustn't look in there, Bruno. Those notes are a secret between Daddy and me.
And Mr. Sholmes isn't somehow in on the secret?
Hurley tends to forget, you see. As soon as he solved a case, in fact. Once when he read one of my manuscripts, we had a terrible argument about it. Never have I solved such a case, he said. He was absolutely adamant. Sometimes I wonder if he's from another planet, don't you?
That was...
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Very nice,
Wow, you
guys.
did a great impression of me.
There's all sorts of these shelves. Chemistry apparatus, books, papers, lots of things I've never seen before. It's all heaped up so high, I can't help feeling that the whole lot is going to topple at any moment.
It looks as though it might topple, and yet it doesn't. The epitome of Mr. Sholmes's brilliance.
I don't get it. As it happens, I'm quite well practiced when it comes to stacking shelves myself. Just the other day, the shelf in my office finally gave way under the strain, though.
It looks as though it might topple, and it does. Yes, the epitome of your disarray.
I really don't get it.
There he is.
Sholmes.
Mr. Sholmes seems to be making funny faces at something on his desk. I thought he said he was going to come with us to Mr. Shamspeare's room.
No doubt he's preparing something, Mr. Naruhodo. Something amazing.
I did that for you, sorry.
And he's doing it whilst asleep. Is there no limit to the man's talents?
This enormous machine takes up the entire desk, doesn't it? It's really very imposing.
Hurley's great analytoscope. Yes, it can analyze anything at all, you know.
But I've never seen anyone actually using it.
Well, it's his invention, so I don't know how to operate it.
Why don't you get to analyze its own operation? Well, why don't you get it to analyze its own operation then?
Oh, Bruno, you're razor sharp today, aren't you?
It looks like it has a little smiley face. That little bulb with the dust. It looks like it's got a smiley face in it.
Like, it looks like that one, like, Pokemon, like,
Oh,
the
yeah.
the T one.
It kind of does. It does have that same kind of expression.
This is Mr. Sholmes's famous violin. The one he found being sold for a song at a pawnbrokery. What's it called again? A shoddy something?
Oh, yes. This wonderful instrument features in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. It's a world-famous Stradivarius.
What?
Stradivarius, Mr. Naruhodo. Grezy's probably saying that wrong.
Stradivar.
Are you even trying now?
We'll come back to this another time, I think.
That's it.
Yeah, I think we're good.
There's Iris's side. There's Iris.
Aww.
She's typing.
Iris?
She's writing her fanfics.
That's incredible concentration, that is.
I find it quite remarkable how she can focus on so many different things at once.
Perhaps I should try drinking more herbal tea.
The blend third from the right should be good for you, Bruno.
Oh, Iris? This girl is destined for great things, I'm sure.
Dog?
Doggy! Or unicorn. Hard to tell.
It does look like a dog, though.
If I've remembered correctly, this large and imposing lump of iron is called a typewriter.
The dog is a typewriter?
To think that every single one of the adventures of Sherlock Holmes blossomed from this very machine. It's such a dreamy thought.
I actually had a go on it the other day. The metal bars that move when you hit the keys got all tangled up somehow, and that made Iris angry.
Mr. Naruhodo, you're ruining my dreamy thoughts. Please don't do that again.
Now I've made Susato-san angry as well. It always strikes me how pretty and neatly arranged this tea set is.
It's my favorite one. In fact, I think it's high time for afternoon tea. Wait there, I'll fetch the special blend that I prepared for today.
Oh, Iris, you do love your tea, don't you? She looks so happy at the prospect.
And after you've drunk it, I'll collect some experimental data, if that's alright.
Just, what is she about to make me drink? No, she went right back to writing, though. That's a charming little white shelf, and full of charming little bottles, too.
Oh yes, but don't touch any of those. They might explode.
A charming shelf full of charming bottles full of charring ingredients.
You know, Hurley mistakenly drank from one of them the other day.
What? And how?
I think he was lucky though. He hasn't exploded yet. Chemistry can be a very hazardous occupation.
It's living with Mr. Sholmes that's the hazardous occupation, if you ask me.
He hasn't exploded yet.
Yeah, being the operative word. Ah, yes. This is where you note down ideas, isn't it, Iris? So, what's on the blackboard today?
Buck up, Bruno. What is this? Oh, I'm just playing around with the ideas of the title of next month's installment. Another idea I had was the barrel cornet. I'm really torn about which one to use. What do you think, Bruno?
Anything but buck up Runo, obviously.
I suppose you're right.
Doesn't really.
I'll tell you what, I'll surprise you with it. You'll have to wait until next month and see.
Ugh, so many sleepless nights.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit the titles of other Sholmes.
Sure, Herlock Sholmes and buck up Runo.
Yeah, The Adventure of the Buck Up Runa.
Alright, let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere.
I'm just checking something.
Let's go! Let's go!
Here, I'm gonna need a picture. I'll take a screenshot of him and his thing.
Nice.
Just so we have something. Alright.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Where's the game? There it is.
There's the game. Beautiful. Let us go to the hospital.
So we have. Is it in this place for some time? I guess so.
Yeah.
See if she
It has
something.
been a minute. Ooh, as I bumped the space. My bad.
Oh, yeah, there's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man over there.
Yep.
Doo-doo.
What do you suppose is happening? It sounds like some sort of disturbance.
Yes, I hear angry voices. Oh!
Whoa. Oh, yeah. But did he sound like. I mean, just. Like. Really dramatic.
Imp. Yeah.
Yeah. Be not angry, O ample lady, verily thou art mistaken. I don't remember her at all.
Yeah, it's okay.
Was I her?
Yeah, I mean, baby, you're basically everybody. Except,
What?
well, I mean, if you want me to be her, I can. I don't care.
What voice was she? I don't remember at all.
I mean, she's kind of timid. Give her a timid voice
Okay.
if you want to do her.
Well, now she's angry.
Oh.
Mistaken my foot. You were looking at my painting. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen.
What?
'Twas foul indeed, the poison that mustached villain gaveth me. Forgive me, lady. I wish that you died from that poison.
Damn, girl, go off!
God of mercy, ample lady. Also, he keeps calling her fat, I think.
Basically.
But thou seest I have vigor still. Behold my Shamspeare dance. Okay, hold on. There you go. That's a screenshot.
We have found yet another
Behold my Shamspeare dance. That's a hell of a line.
Ain't it?
This looks rather ominous, doesn't it?
So is he just like dabbing?
Basically.
Oh,
Whoa!
oh, he spotted us. Ah, lo, 'tis the lawyer from the land whence riseth the sun. How now?
What are you doing here, Mr. Shamspeare?
Mary, I do believe I am returned unto another ward. He was looking... That's what he was doing, looking at my terrible work. Eastern fellow, so... I don't... Let's
Darky
move on.
clad. I guess his clothes are dark. That's what he meant.
Oh, yeah, okay. Faith, thy work in court this morning was wonderful. I do applaud thee.
Oh, well, thank you.
But that doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, does it? Anon, exunt. Goodbye, I guess.
See ya.
He faded away.
And he faded away. Mr. Shamspeare might technically be the victim in this case, but there's definitely a lot more to it than that. It's very hard to pin the man down.
Slippery. I'm so sorry, I'm such an awful person. Now she sounds like an old lady. I don't
It's
know.
okay, baby. I like your voice.
I'm not as good at voice acting as you.
No, I think you're even better.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Miss Green, is everything all right?
Your voice sounds weird. Oh, yes. I mean, don't worry about me. They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now.
Oh, I see.
We're delighted that you'll soon be well enough to go home, Miss Green.
Oh dear, you're too kind. I don't deserve it.
She's so sad.
Yep.
Just look at her sitting there so sad.
See, like, she reminds me of, like, she's, like, kind of wearing Snufkin clothes, but then she has Little Mai's hair.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
hairstyle.
I can absolutely see that.
We've already looked at this, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
From whenever we were last here. For painting?
I guess?
Okay, looks like nothing's changed. Oops.
Well, nothing particular of note.
Let's try to click
On that note,
Note. Look how the mouse is just hanging out. Just
Hanging out.
not even moving at all. Just
on the floor,
I'm just chilling.
let's talk to her some more.
She didn't have. There was no converse.
Oh, never
That's it.
mind then. Guess we're going other places.
Alright, yeah. Back to the crime scene.
Oh, and we're maybe gonna see Mr. Sholmes's techniques.
That's what Susato said.
That's what she said.
Susato, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Gregson.
Woo! As I attack your keyboard,
why are you-
I was gonna say, look, there's more of the letter on the floor. That's what I was really excited to point to you
Okay.
about. Sorry, as I launch your keyboard across the desk.
Oh, hello again, Inspector Gregson.
Lunch. What are you doing here?
Well, we were hoping to have another look around, actually.
The lawyer representing the defendant has a right to examine the scene, as I'm sure you're aware.
Yeah, I know the score.
Oh, yes, one other thing. The soap on the ledge outside the window. Did you find it?
Yeah, we found it all right, and there was a small amount of tea in it, as you said.
I knew it.
It's with the identification section at the yard now. They're looking into it. The results should be available later today.
That's wonderful news. Thank you.
Pretty impressive performance in court this morning.
Sorry?
Nothing. Forget it. Just make sure you don't disturb anything in here.
Oh,
Like me, don't disturb me.
Quick, just ignore him. Disturb that letter that I almost launched your keypad for. Oh, did we already look at
Oh,
that?
I mean, I think that is the thing.
Oh,
that we looked
fuck. Yeah. Man, if I had, broken your keyboard over that, I'd have been embarrassed.
at. Yeah. I suppose we should look at Sean.
I suppose we should.
Mr. Sholmes, what are you up to over there? What are you doing up on the roof there? What are you not doing up on the roof there? Anyway, girl chant aside.
What a question indeed. Was it not your good self who asked me to attend the scene? Oi, what are you doing here, Sholmes? What are you up to over there? What are you doing here? Dear me, once a great detective, one is always under scrutiny, it seems.
Is now the time, Mr. Sholmes? Are you about to show us your forensic talents in action, as you promised?
Oh. With the greatest of pleasure, my dear madam. Oh, wait.
He looks funny with the goggles on.
What's all this?
What's all this?
Here, hold on a second. Before we get too much further. All this is precisely what you requested, Mr. Naruhodo.
And we will find that out momentarily.
I think... Here, we can see if he's gonna, like, start a thing. Herlock Sholmes' sensational skin print seeker gun. There you go, maybe we take a screenshot of it. There you go.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Alright.
Shamspeare dance is still really good too, but...
Moments ago, I took a sample from the teacup that was used by the victim. It's also a good shot.
And Sholmes just always makes for good possible thumbnails.
Right.
A sample from Mr. Shamspeare's cup?
Each individual leaves microscopic secretions on everything he or she touches. A sample of those secretions is all I need to produce this, a refined indicator solution. By liberally spraying the room with this chemical, everything the victim touched is instantly revealed with the aid of these goggles. Here, try them on.
Whoa!
There, now spray the chemical indicator about and all will be revealed. But I think that's where we'll take a little break. And we'll come back to reveal the stuff.
Stuff?
We'll reveal the secretions.
Oh man! So we're leaving people off on a cliffhanger here?
Yeah.
You gotta wait to find out about these secretions.
See the chemical gun. Or whatever it was. Alrighty. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
A couple minutes.
We will be back.